Yo, what's up guys, Nandra here, welcome to another video. So, one of my viewers, Pierce, I believe his online thing is Pierce222, or is it just 22? I don't remember. But anyway, Pierce, this is for you. So, he asked me recently if I could record some games of me versus dshift, which thankfully is not hard at all, because right now ladder is lousy with dshift players. So, there's just so many of them, so I always will have games to show for you guys for at least maybe the next like 2 weeks, just until, well, not 2 weeks, for the next like week or so, until like Starforge Legends comes out. Hype. So this game was interesting. Like, this game I should have lost just because my opponent did draw a lot of cards, but ultimately he choked, cleared the Aiela, so I was able to win. So when you're playing this matchup, ideally, if you're ideally you want to have some form of storm in your deck. Usually, you want to have it be in the form of like big dudes, like Genesis Dragon is your best friend in this matchup. Genesis Dragon and Zeus, but especially Genesis Dragon, just because like you need to be able to 3-shot your opponent, and Genesis helps you do that. Just because if you go Forte Evo, Genesis, no Evo, that's 21 damage. But if you go Forte Evo, Zeus, that's 19 damage. So that 2 damage in this matchup actually does matter, just because like you are on a timer. Like you need to make them afraid for their life, and you need to like make them choke and make them like use their dshift early in an effort to like not die. So I do have the Genesis Dragon in my hand, so this is actually very nice. I also get Dragon Summoner. So a lot of people will tell me that like, oh, don't play Dragon Summoner in this matchup, it's just gonna get K-glued. I don't really care if it gets I don't really care to some extent if it gets K-glued or not, just because I'm digging for my fortes each time I play these. Like I don't mind giving them a spell boost and me getting set back on tempo if I can dig for all the useful cards in my deck as fast as possible, as early as possible, just because again I'm on a timer. Now if he doesn't actually have the K-glow, or he uses it maybe too early, and I get to like peg him in the face for damage, I only need exactly one of these to hit him in the face. Well, if I'm going second, I only need exactly one of these to hit him in the face to make it so that like Forte Evo Zeus is lethal. And of course, if I'm going second, that works a lot better in my favor. So you're just gonna see me hard cast the Dragon Summoner here. Now my hand is actually really good. Let's see, 1 second. Okay, so I don't remember if I kept the Dragon Summoner in my hand, or if I just like drew the Blazing Breath. But here, having double Blazing Breath is actually kind of good if he plays a creature early. So here he tempers out the Levi, and I guarantee you he probably expected me to just like play Aiela, and ordinarily that would be the play, but no, because this game was for a chest. Like I actually have to take this game seriously, and I'm not gonna like let him like bounce that Levi, because that's what he wants to do. Like he wants to trade it and then just K-glow, but I won't let him. So here the second Blazing Breath comes out in handy. I even draw the third one as well, so I'm actually in a scary good spot, because like I have 3 creatures on board. They're all just, crack them in the face, like, and I'm making it far more likely that I get the reach that I need in order to kill him. So at this point, he's at 17. Most likely, unless he has second Levi, he can only clear one thing on this board. If he clears the one thing on this board, which is going to be most likely the Dragon Summoner, because he's not going to want to kill my Aiela, although he should kill my Aiela. I'll have 2 units left alive, 3 damage in play, so I'll drop him down to 14. At 14, all I need to do is just find a Forte and get to 10 mana, and then he dies. Either Forte or Zeus. But ideally, I want it to be Forte, because I can always play Forte, whereas by the time I get to 10 mana, he's gonna be about ready to shift me, so I need to just, I just need to like beat him to the punch. So here, I'm expecting a Merlin. Yeah, like Merlin is really popular right now. Like the current like best list for dshift is usually 3 Merlin, 1 Levi. So, but this is fine for me, because like he's, again, like I said, he's gonna trade into the Summoner instead of the Aiela. Although, to be honest, it was actually better for him to trade into the Aiela. The reason why it's better is because, yeah, sure, you get to ramp me, like, but that doesn't matter, because like I'm already at 5 mana. Like, there's no difference in between 5 and 6. especially in a case like this, because if I have the Forte, I'm most likely not going to play the Forte here. Like, I mean, I could, but I would only ever do that if I had double Forte, but if I had double Forte, you just like die regardless, so here I get to go Blazing Breath again, and I get to Evo my Aiela. I Evo the Aiela because, like, now, the Aiela being a 3-drop, it means I can't get K-glued, even if my opponent decides now that he wants to actually, like, interact with my board. Like, it's gonna be a lot harder for him to do that. And I push him down to 12. So now that he's at 12, what I'm hoping for is that he doesn't clear 2 parts of this board. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna clear the Aiela now the Aiela has been evolved. But if at least 2 creatures get through next turn, I win regardless as long as I get to 10 mana. But I don't, because he realizes now that he has to clear. But the damage is done because I thankfully top deck like a god. I get the Scyther, and now what I needed to do was I had to Evo one of these two. I choose to Evo the Scyther over, say, the Dragon Summoner. The reason why I choose to do that is just because again, Dragon Summoner can always be kaleidoscopic load. However, what I'm aiming for here is that he freaks out about my board. He maybe punts the game by clearing the Dragon Summoner. Although, again, like I said, this was a bit of misplay. Like, the correct play here is to Evo the Dragon Summoner. So that way he feels incentivized to want to K-glow it now. If he K-glows it, I have, let's see, 2 Forte, 3 Sybil, and that's it, I think? Yeah. 2 Forte, 3 Sybil. 2 Forte, 3 Sybil. So I have a 40% chance if he K-glows it and then doesn't clear out the Aiela, that I find lethal. So here we're gonna see whether or not I get punished for my mistake. He goes for the Levi. He did have the K-glow. So again, like I said, like if I had done it in the correct way, there would have been like no potential chance for me to like possibly lose this game. He does clear, thankfully, which was a mistake, because now he's dead to Genesis. I guarantee he wasn't expecting to have Genesis, or he would not have cleared, but he does, and so now I just get to slam Genesis and like before creation there was destruction and kill him. Like, when you're playing this matchup again, it's important to realize that yes, that you're on a timer. 2, that yes, sometimes your Dragon Summoners are going to get kaleidoscopic load, but it's fine to some extent as long as you have some storm damage and as long as you have some sort of like sense of purpose. Like, in this matchup, all of those early game creatures they play, like the ones are like kind of small and insignificant, they're your best friends here, because a lot of people think that they're small and insignificant, they can get you a lot of chip damage. Like, it's not uncommon for me versus some dshift players for me to actually get like 6 to upwards of 12 damage with a single Aiela, just because my opponent just like refused to trade into it. I just got to keep beating him in the face because he just made himself like a little bit too paranoid about my like potential ramp. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go and leave a like, go and hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.